Hey, what's good, everyone? Want to share this little idea, scenario that I had from the finale of The Boys. Been watching reactions for the final episode. I enjoyed the final episode, flaws and all. But finally, at all the reactions I've seen, they actually mentioned during the Annie Deep fight, this would have been good if Black Noir was here too. I said, oh shit, that's right. Yeah, this would have been a perfect time to tell me a whole scenario came to mind, and I want to share with y'all. So spoilers alert. Let me know what you think. And yeah, now fight starts and goes the way it was from the series. Annie takes the deep, knocks, they fly, hit the beach, talk no jitsu fails, they fall down. Have that when you cut back during the fight. Eventually, the deep started to get the better of Annie. He had that he's hurt, but she's getting tired. Before he could do anything, thinking that he got the better of her or whatnot, kind of swaying the fans, like damn, like deep going, like seriously. He started to walk up on her. You hear just a sharp third, and you see him stop, and you're like he suddenly caught his breath. He looks down. You just see the knife in his gill. Off the bat, you would know who it was, but have that again. You gotta play with the dramatics. He pulls the knife out of his gill. He sees it. He knows it's Black Noir's knife. You just hear something like laying hard next to him. He looks over. You see Black Noir in his outfit, still covered in blood. You got a little banter like, bro, I killed you, bro. The fuck? Are you a ghost? He said, no. Method, motherfucker. Like, really kind of made it clear that, yeah, he damn near, and had that he takes the Black Noir, takes his mask off and drops it. You see that he's damn near pale. So realize, he damn near died, that he didn't die. Like, you realize that, okay. So when he got stabbed, he almost died, but you can see the mark and realize he healed. So it's like, okay, boom. And then have one last kind of imp to the fans, but to the deep. And that more on the lines like, you really think I'm going to let your weak ass beat me, bro? Like, making it clear, like, yeah, what everybody's thinking. Then commence Annie and Black Noir giving the deep the fucking death-proof level ass whooping. For those that watch Death Proof, and that whole ass whooping sequence at the end, you know what I'm talking about. Commence that. So they both getting their get back on the deep now. With everything they got left, he's getting mollywopped. Have that Black Noir takes out his other gill or damages the other gill. And then Annie hits him with the fucking damn near combo breaker she hit him with. And knocks him into the water. And it plays out the same way. Because neither one of them knew what happened, that he got banned from the ocean, da-da-da. So they both have the same reaction to his death. Fun fact, if you pause on the overhead shots, you do see the Kraken clearly. You can see the Kraken underneath him. Even when it pulls him under, you can see damn near, ain't much left of the body at that point. I'll put it that way. When he gets pulled under, hence why you see a whole bunch of blood shoot back up. You could barely make out, but you realize, it wasn't just he got impaled from ass to mouth, but also he got tore to shreds on the way down. So yeah, he was done. So, but had them both have the same, reaction. Cause nope, they didn't know that was going to happen. She could have well, he could have like, shit. And there you go. So they both got their get back, and he returns with Andy to the White House or whatever after Homelander died. Had that he's with them, celebrating and whatnot. And you realize he's not in the outfit no more. He's chilling with them, celebrating, and they kind of dropping those lines. Keeping it still, everything playing out pretty much the same. Now have at Butch's funeral, while everybody leaving, it drops. He can drop that, like maybe Mother's Milk ask him, so what you gonna do? Have that, hey, nobody outside the 7 ever saw him. Knew how he looked like, so and they all dead. So there you got a whole lease on life. Nobody knows how he actually looked outside the suit. He don't have to wear it no more. You got those on here. I don't have to wear that funky ass suit anyway. Man, you see how pretty I am? I don't have to. Come on. Like, you could. There could have been a nice little subtle nod. Even a little John Jones old school nod. Why John Jones didn't want to wear the mask, the Green Lantern mask. Could have been a nice tongue-in-cheek joke in that manner. To Mother's Milk, and it's like them being brothers. Could have like, no nod. He's like, okay. He like, they get it. And then had that when Annie and Nui said, okay, they're going to go to the top of the steakhouse. He asked, they ain't join him. He like, shit, I don't got nothing to do. And they don't mind him coming. Hence, now, and then they pretty much become friends. Cause you see the whole epilogue plays the rest of the way. And then when it comes back with Huey, him and Black Noir walk in chat, and Black Noir is letting him know he had to audition. They got for a part. Probably could have said with Disney or whatnot. It could have been a jab. Again, like they've been making multiple jabs. Could have been a jab at one of the movie studios or whatnot, or a movie coming up. And there you go. Nice little tongue in cheek. But they're going to keep in touch because you hear that the phone go off. Huey like, I gotta take this. And yeah, go ahead. I said, take hi to Annie for me. And he Black Noir continues on. The conversation goes the way it goes with him and the president. But before he walks in the store, he kind of stops when he hangs up the phone. Before he goes, he stops, kind of give like a Christopher nod and looks towards where Noir went. And kind of like, And he continue on, making it clear he might not take the offer, but he might give it to Noir. He might ask the Black Noir, kind of setting that up without having to say words. That oh shit, because Black Noir still be a soup, and unlike I put it this way, that'd be a twist. In the comics, Black Noir was the clone of Homelander. That did all the heinous shit. They switched that shit all around in the series. And the series, in the comic book, the Deep was the only one out of the 7 to survive. It would be a nice twist that, Black Noir ended up being the redeemed one and the only one of the 7 to actually live and actually be a good superhero. That'd be a nice twist and a nice way for Noir, especially all the shit from what happened with Noir number 1 had to deal with to what Noir 2 had to deal with. That'd be a nice little, they got what they wanted. They don't have to deal with the mask. They could be who themselves, blah, blah, blah. That'd be a nice little conclusion for Noir and still leaving them out in the world like, oh, shit, he is still a soup. And whatnot. So there you go. And like I said, it could have, and that's Will Benz is a great ending for his character and leaving him open, especially since it's a little that, Annie and Huey are kind of, they kind of run their little own vigilante thing. Well, not their little superhero thing on the side. Who's to say Noir doesn't do it with them? Or that they do that and that looking in that direction, he could still give the idea to Noir. I can't do it, but I can give the word if you want it. Kind of like that. It could set that up so they go into the wherever the hell Mexico end up being. There you go. You could have brought Black Noir to replace it and go in and team him with whoever you want to team up with, or even have him team up with the Jim V, wherever the hell that series end up being, with those actors, since they're not going anywhere. So that'd be cool. Black Noir team with them. God knows how that interaction would be funny, especially him not having to be in the suit. That'd be interesting. That would have been interesting, but it is what it is. And they still can bring him back and say he isn't dead. And shit, but just had it healed from the blood loss. They can still bring him back. But I think that would have been a better send-off in hindsight. But what y'all think? But y'all take it easy. Sorry this lengthy video. I'm going back to watch my stuff. Talk to y'all later.